Puttalam Lagoon was one of the major areas for shrimp farming in the 1980s, 1990s. Shrimps have been traditionally harvested in areas of mangrove for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's a real natural habitat for shrimps. I'm sure that was sustainable for the locals for their own food. But when the shrimping industry took off globally, Sri Lanka, as well as many other Asian countries, took the opportunity to make this into a huge industry. So they took a lot of the mangrove area along this coastline and they made it into shrimp farms. Well, it destroyed the mangrove area. The mangrove area is one of our vital methods of absorbing carbon from the atmosphere. And the other thing it destroys when you remove the mangrove area is the natural habitat for the small animals. So this particularly affects the fishing industry, because all the little fish are born in these areas where the big fish cannot come and eat them. So this gives them the protection to grow up in this protected area before they go out into the wide world and get caught by the fishermen. In the 1990s, they started to see diseases being introduced into the environment which was affecting the shrimps. So then they started to add antibiotics and other chemicals to try and combat this. And all of this had a devastating effect on the environment. When Sri Lanka experienced the tsunami in 2014, I think this must have been quite a big wake-up call for Sri Lanka, because the mangroves are really important for protecting the coastlines from erosion and from coastal storms. So in 2015 you started to see huge commitment from the Sri Lankan government for starting to protect the mangrove area. They were the first country in the world to make the mangrove areas legally protected, and they started projects to restore the mangrove areas along the coast, Puttalam Lagoon being one of their major projects. Now Puttalam Lagoon is one of the largest areas of mangroves in the country.